Good evening, dear followers, and first of all, I'd love to say thank you so much for taking me over 40 subscribers so far. I'd like to say thank you, but I'm not going to. No, I'm joking. I am saying thank you, and I'm very grateful indeed for you all subscribing, so please do more of that stuff, because that makes me feel nice. Makes me feel like I should carry on bothering. Regardless of what happens, whether my subscribers go down or up, I will still be building R2-D2 and I will still be recording it all, so there's something to not look forward to. Now, the reason I'm in the dark is because I'm making a follow-up video for my Sony player. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I don't know. It's my MP3 player. Now I'm just going to show you what I've found after a good few weeks of use. The first thing is, the first downside is the amount of time it takes to start up. As you can see, we're still waiting. And we're still waiting. And it looks quite fancy, but we're still waiting. And we're still waiting. And there was someone's door slamming. And we're still waiting. And now it looks like it's died, but it hasn't. There we go. That's the only downside for me. Only real gripe. But aside from that, it's been pretty damn good. I charge this about once or twice a week, I think, if that. But the thing to remember about me is I fall asleep listening to my stories or my audiobooks, so that would knock a fair few hours off the playtime. Aside from that, it's pretty amazing. The other only downside is the playlists. As far as I can understand, the only way to get them onto the player is via Windows Media Player's playlists. So you make a playlist in Windows Media Player and then you import them onto this device. That is my understanding. I'd love to be wrong, so if anyone knows any different, please let me know. But yeah, that's the only downside. The only other downside, aside from the startup. But anything else is really good. It is very responsive. Everything is where you'd want it to be, and if it's got so many menus, and if you've scrolled out to the menu there, as you can see, and you want to go back to the one you've just been playing, it's that one second in from the left. Takes you back to what you've just been playing, which is always handy, I find. This actually has near-field communication, so I've been using that sometimes with my Bluetooth speaker. If I turn either the player on or the speaker on and in the wrong sequence, and it hasn't automatically been recognised, then I just touch the speaker with this player and it'll find it again, which I love. But normally, most of the time, it does find the speaker automatically, so that's not a problem. You have all sorts of ways you can get back to the other menus as well. As you can see, there's the settings underneath the track that you're playing, and there's the other menu above what you're playing, so that's quite handy. I've never used that side one before. Okay, there's a side scroll to the the side scroll is to the bookmark. I've only just discovered this. Great, isn't it? I'm so well prepared. But the side scroll takes you to your bookmarks, and I've made a little list of bookmarks. Those are my Disney ride-through audios. Spaceship Earth, that takes me back to, not that one, That takes me back to when I was at Disney World, Epcot, rather. You can't tell from this video, but those are deep purple colours. It's not washed out like it looks. It looks more like that in real life. So, yeah, that's very nice to listen to. And another amazing thing about this player is I have this vinyl rip from the 1940s or 50s. Let me just see if I can find that. It's in B, so it shouldn't take me too long, I hope. There we go. Bozo and his rocket ship. Now, this being a vinyl rip from the 1940s or 50s, as you can imagine, is not exactly high resolution, full bitrate quality. But somehow, I don't know how, this player enriches it and brings the quality right up there. I don't even know how it does it, but I promise you this sounds better than on any other player I've used. So that's not bad. Now, charging time, if it's coming down to a warning level and saying, it actually says please charge now when you're almost out of battery. The charging time is, I think, about 2, 3, 4 hours, right up to maximum. But there is, of course, the option you don't have to charge it to maximum each time. And if for a good amount of charge, say I think 2 to 4 bars, if not completely full, you're looking at about an hour and a half, I think. So it's not too bad, considering that it has to charge off your PC or your laptop, obviously. But my PC is on 24/7, so that's always a charging option for me. And that's pretty much all I can say about it. It has Bluetooth and near-field communication, as you can see the icons up the top there. And it's fast. It recognises just about any audio format that exists, which is always handy. And of course you have the SD card to put pretty much limited amounts of songs on. I think it takes up to 128 gigabytes, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look that up and put it in the description if I'm wrong, but that's going to take you to all the space you'll ever need. No album art on this. The reason there's no album art is because I didn't put any album art on there. I ripped this off the original CD. That's Prince's ex-wife's autobiography, which is a very interesting listen so far. I don't know really what the point of that extra ABC bit is. It's got an FM radio as well. The only trick I think Sony have missed is not putting a DAB radio. That would have been perfect. But yeah, you've got a lot of choices as to how you want to narrow your listing down: composer, artist, genre, release year, and playlists. I wish I could sort out. That's the one of the only two downsides. That is my review of how this is held up. Pretty damn nice, I would say. So if you're ever thinking of getting one of these, definitely get one. And also, this is the first video that I have produced using Pinnacle Ultimate 20.5. Who knows what the 0.5 represents, but that's what I'm using. having been sadly forced into using another video editor by the fact that Google have kindly taken away the YouTube editor, which I love using because it's nice and simple, and I need simple, easy to use stuff to get my videos up. But my videos might be all nice and fancy from now on, but the downside is they're going to take me quite a bit longer to produce, so until I get to grips with Pinnacle Studio. But that's life. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed my my feedback, whatever you want to call it, and I will see you next time.